Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Oblivion. We've been making our way through the Mages Guild, and I thought it'd be fun to take a bit of a break from there and head onto the Thieves Guild. So we're here at Skriva's house to talk to her and find out what our next major job for the Thieves Guild is. Hello.
Amuse sends his regards.
Are there any special jobs for the Thieves Guild?
I have a small problem that you may be able to help with. The guild will even pay a reward. That buffoon, Hieronymus Lex, has invaded the Imperial City waterfront. Imperial watch guards from all over the city prowl the streets.
How bad is it?
Hieronymus Lex has vowed not to leave until the Grey Fox is in custody. The fox is safe, but the Thieves Guild cannot do business like this. The poor of the waterfront are kindred to the Grey Fox and will not betray him. However, cubs soon get hungry. Soon someone will break. Many guild members could be jailed. Find Cyrodiil in the Imperial City. She is coordinating the guild's response.
Okay. So
Shadowhide the Hunter.
Lex was in the waterfront before when we stole the bust. I guess he's back, but it's worse this time. Well, shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, we're back to infinite thievery. That's not what I want. Misdirection. Yes. Now, where are you taking me? I was like, why is it still pointing here? Surely she's in the Imperial City. She can't be in 4 places. Maybe we have to talk to a beggar? I should have read the quest description. Wouldn't surprise me if we need to talk to a beggar to figure out where she's at. That's fairly standard. Is it
Greetings to
not you?
Everybody needs a copy of the...
Yeah, okay.
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
You know that there's food all over the city in barrels that no one cares if you take from? Just grab one of those. Any
They
rumors?
say that Kinnereth granted the boots of the Crusader to someone. I can't imagine what he must have gone through to get them.
Wasn't actually that hard. Do you know where Cyrodiil is hiding?
She is hiding in Denari Amnes's house over in the Talos Plaza district. She's one of the few that escaped when Lex invaded the waterfront.
Okay. Also, you didn't charge me for that. So thank you.
Blessings of the shadow upon ye.
So why is she coordinating it?
What is
Because
it, citizen?
when we tried to join the Thieves Guild, it was us, her, and Amuse who all tried to get in at the same time. And we won, which means we got into the Thieves Guild. Then she's shown to be in the Thieves Guild shortly thereafter, so I don't understand the purpose of why we had that little contest, if they were just going to let her in immediately afterwards anyway. But now that things are going bad, she's the one leading the effort against Hieronymus. And so it's like, is she higher ranked than us? If she's sort of in charge at the moment? Strikes me as odd. Because she should have joined after us.
I have word that 2 of the jobs were successful.
Sure?
I'm busy now. You need to talk to Cyrodiil.
Okay. Cyrodiil, what's up?
I have word that 2 of the jobs were successful.
That person needs to stop repeating that line. Anything new about the Grey
I
Fox?
didn't think much about him when I first joined the Thieves Guild. Lately, I've been hearing odd things, though. That grey cowl he wears was stolen from Nocturnal herself. Can you imagine having the nerve to steal from a Daedric lord?
Sounds like a risky choice. So what's the plan for this waterfront invasion?
These are foul times for us. Armand is under house arrest again. Our business in the waterfront is totally shut down. We need to get Hieronymus Lex to lift his siege. I have put together a plan.
And what is it?
You and 4 other operatives will stage high-profile thefts all at the same time. Hopefully, that will force Lex to reassign the Watchman. Your target is the Arcane University. We've had our eye on Hromir's staff for some time, but have been waiting for the wizards to be distracted. This is the perfect time. Will you help us?
I just got into the Arcane University and you're wanting me to steal from someone there? It seems like a really bad idea. Although I have more access than some, because I'm in. So sure, I'll help.
I knew the Grey Fox could count on you. The staff is in the Archmage's room. He sleeps between 1 and 7 in the morning. Take this note. Leave it in his nightstand. Bring me the staff when you get it.
Boromir, is that the Archmage's first name? Because everyone just calls him Traven. But you're telling me the Archmage's... Yeah, his schedule. So I'm assuming
Shadow
I'm going after the Archmage's staff himself. Let's look at this note. Assuming I can spot it. Note from the Grey Fox. It seems that security in the Arcane University is not what it used to be. In fact, that seems to be a problem all over the Imperial City. I would recommend that you get your guards back on duty unless you want more of your precious artifacts to go missing. The Grey Fox. Bold. The question is, did that actually come from the Grey Fox, or is that from Methridel as part of her effort that she's directing everyone on?
Do you know dull gross?
She just has the authority to speak in the Grey Fox's name.
Hail, good city.
I don't know. Because making it directly from the Grey Fox gives it a lot more power, where people are more likely to listen to it, than if it was just the staff going missing. But because the Grey Fox is such a unknown character, the idea that he wrote 5 notes, sent them to Methridel, and said deliver these, or have people deliver these and steal things, seems odd to me.
Have my ear.
I'm probably just looking into it a bit too much.
I've shopped there many times.
Well, let's get to the Arcane University. We've been into the High Mage. Forgot his title already. The leader of the Arcane University, the top of the tower. We've been there a couple of times for a few different quests. It's not really hard to get in. No one really watches you. Given that they told me his sleeping schedule, I'm guessing they're implying that he keeps the staff on him at all times until he goes to sleep. So I need to break in while he's sleeping to grab the staff. Or possibly pickpocket him, but if we need to leave the note. So, yeah, even part of the university, I'm not allowed in there. But I think last time no one actually complained when I went in there. But let's go to the times he's supposed to sleep, which is 1 to 7, they said. If I'm remembering correctly. As everyone just watches me. Hi. I'm just gonna head in here. Don't ask questions. It's totally fine. Hi. You're still here? Again, don't ask questions. I'm just going up to the Archmage's quarters. It's fine. He was expecting me. Let's go slowly so he doesn't hear me. I have Hromir's ice staff. All I need to do is leave a note in the nightstand. The nightstand. Please don't wake up. You have another staff on your back. Is that not... So you have one staff that you carry with you and then you put here when you go to sleep. And then you equip another one onto your back while you're sleeping? I slid the note into the Archmage's nightstand. Now to get back to Methridel. Also, the nightstand is locked and needs a key, but we managed to squeeze the note in there anyway. Hopefully no one remembers that we were here on the day that the
Greetings, High Elf.
staff went missing. But overall, not that difficult, since no one actually cares about me going in there, even though it's technically trespassing. Or at least marked as trespassing. Well, rather than walking all the way through the city, I think I'm going to just teleport. I think a lot of these Thieves Guild quests have been pretty quick like this. Where we just go to a location, easily get in, grab an item, and leave. So I'm hoping they start getting a bit more advanced at some point.
Lex. He's a stubborn fetcher.
I'm glad you're here. We have work to do.
Hopefully you have more, because I've already finished that work. But in the meantime, any rumors?
A lot of mages swear by Rindir's staffs.
Okay,
You have the ice staff?
of course. Yeah, here it is.
Excellent. Yours is the last item on the list. Now we just wait for the powers that be to pull the plug on Hieronymus Lex's siege.
What do we do while we wait?
Good question. I want you to spy on Hieronymus Lex. Make sure you stay close enough to overhear any conversations. Sooner or later, they will order him to return the guards to their original posts. When that happens, come and tell me.
Okay, can do.
Shadow hide you.
So we need to find Hieronymus Lex, who's probably still in the waterfront. But I don't have a quest pointing me there, oddly enough. But we'll assume he's in the waterfront because he was laying a siege onto it. So where else would he be?
The Grey Fox is hiding nearby. What do you know about him?
I know nothing.
If you aren't going to tell me where to find the Grey Fox, I'm not interested.
I can't even talk to him. Alright. Alright, you guys are just running around.
I have an arrest warrant for the Grey Fox. Do you know where he is?
I am stuck in place.
The Grey Fox is hiding nearby. What do you know about him?
Mortal.
So, the mages send a foul Daedra to deliver a simple note when an honest footman would have done. How typical. All right, men. We've been ordered back to our posts. I smell the dirty hand of the Grey Fox behind this.
That was it? Oh, there's the note. Okay. I was like, the mages summoned a Daedra to show up and just tell him, "Be gone, foul mortal." And that was it? Okay. While spying on Hieronymus Lex, I saw a Daedra deliver a note to him. Lex has begun moving his watchmen out of the waterfront. I think this is the signal for me to report back to Methridel. Lex dropped that note. I wonder if I can find it.
Hail, good citizen.
Hello. Hieronymus Lex, your vendetta against the Grey Fox has cost the Arcane University dearly. You commandeered the guards patrolling our property. In their absence, someone stole a valuable artifact from the university. We demand that you return all guards to their posts immediately. If you do not do this, we will be forced to bring the matter to the attention of your superior. Raminus Paulus from the Arcane University. Yeah, Raminus Paulus is the one we've been working for directly in a couple of these quests, so it feels bad that one of our guilds is telling us to get on the bad side of another guild, but they don't know it was us. We hope.
I be of service?
I should probably take the note.
You have my ear, citizen. We're here to serve.
Hi. How are things going for you? Any rumors?
They say that Kinnereth granted the boots of the Crusader to someone. I can't imagine what he must have gone through to get them.
She, thank you very much.
Move along.
Alright. Again, just gonna teleport back to Talos Plaza. It's interesting that so many people know that Kinnereth gave the boots to someone, but they know nothing about who or what.
Hero of Kavach. This is truly an honor.
Alright, I got the note.
Greetings and salutation.
I'm glad you're here. We have work to do.
Actually, I think our work is basically done.
He's been ordered to evacuate the waterfront. Excellent. I have one last task for you. As a sign of good faith, the Thieves Guild needs to return Hromir's ice staff to the Arcane University. However, the wizards are not to be trusted. I'm sure they are watching for us to put it back where you got it. They would have no qualms about killing you once they had the ice staff back. Instead, I want you to put Hromir's ice staff into Ontis Vannin's safe chest. He keeps one in his home. Ontis is a former university researcher.
Okay, that's very convoluted. So why are the mages expecting us to return the staff? You would think a hated thieves guild would be expected to keep what they've stolen. But they're watching for us to return it? And also, I could probably find plenty of good ways to get the staff back without being seen. Or even as part of the mages guild, I could just hand it over and say, I found this in my house. Apparently the thieves are returning it. And they would not know any the wiser. Because I'm doing the same thing with this Ontis guy, is putting it in his safe so that he can hand it back. So, just seems extra convoluted. And then you pay me?
Greedy bastard, aren't you? I like that in a thief. You'll have to see Skriva about that. I'm just running the scam.
Alright.
Shadow hide you.
Should be no problem getting into some old researcher's house and planting a staff in a safe. So where is your
You have my
house?
citizen.
Ah. Do I think that it will unlock later in the day? Probably not. So let's do a quick save and then pick the lock and head in at night, which is probably the easiest time to get in and plant the staff. No. Come on. And it'll be a while before I can do an open hard lock spell, unfortunately. I can pick locks, I promise. Dude, I don't know why that tumbler keeps screwing me over. There we go. Alright, so we're inside now. Where is your safe gonna be? And again, I could just toss it anywhere in here if we wanted him to have it. Guessing we're wanting to be... No, you're wanting me to be upstairs. Like, I could toss it in that chest. Ah, this one I can cast a spell for. There you go. Now your safe is over here. Please don't wake up. I've planted the ice staff in the chest in Ontis' bedroom. I should go see Skriva and collect my reward. And hopefully he returns it quickly enough so that the Mages Guild at least knows they've got it back. If he just doesn't happen to check that chest for a while, that'll be awkward. Alright, and now we are heading back to Skriva. So yeah, that quest was actually a bit more involved because we had to do a few other things, but still, it was, in all cases, just go somewhere, do something quickly, and then leave.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
I have memories of some of the Thieves Guild quests being quite involved, and I'm excited to get to those, or my memory is off.
What can a humble Doyen do for a sly thief?
Yeah, I've got a couple of things. First, any rumors?
City Swimmer certainly lives up to her name. I've seen her in the canals many times.
Cool. I've dealt with Hieronymus Lex.
Hieronymus Lex has left the waterfront? Well done. Methradel's report tells me that you have done well. You have earned your reward. I am promoting you to Cat Burglar, which means you can use Luciana Galena Abreville as your fence. Congratulations on your new rank.
Okay, my last fence didn't seem willing to fence for me, so hopefully this one will do better. Any more special jobs?
I have need of a very special book, The Lost Histories of Tamriel. The cat burglar Theranos was sent hunting in Skingrad for this book. However, Theranos has not been seen since. The Gray Fox himself hunts for this book. I need you to find Theranos. Help Theranos bring back this book. If Theranos is unwilling or unable, bring back the book yourself. Are you agreeable?
Sure. Sounds interesting, I'll do it.
That is good. Go to Skingrad. The trail starts there. Shadow, hide the hunter.
Alright. So someone... Oh, I fenced over 400 gold worth of goods. Yep, nope, we're good. Your crimes have made you unfit to wield the Crusader's relics. Walk the pilgrim's way to repent of your sins and once again seek favor of the gods. My crimes? So you took my helmet and the mace. Do I need to pay off a bounty? No, I didn't get any bounty. So presumably it's because I stole. But then I immediately put back the item that I stole. And it's weird that now, walking down her stairs is when I was no longer fit. So I'm not fit to wield the Holy Mace. And I don't have my axe on me, so I guess I will equip Chillrend in the meantime, even though I have been focusing more on blunt. Better to have some sort of weapon. Well, if I'm going through the Thieves Guild, and doing that is going to unequip my gear until I go through the Pilgrim's Path again, probably won't bother with re-equipping the Crusader relics, because that's just going to get tedious quickly. So we're going to Skingrad. Not help, I want map. Skingrad is here. So we've got two different markers. I'm guessing they're beggars. This is the nearer one. Not you. Hello there.
I'm so hungry.
Do you know anything about Theranos?
Here's what I know. Theranos was drinking in the Two Sisters Lodge. He was bragging about stealing something from the castle. Unfortunately, Captain Dion was also in the Two Sisters Lodge. He arrested Theranos and hauled him off to the dungeons.
That is two different thieves that we've had to go down to dungeons because they've gotten themselves arrested by being dumb. Good stuff.
Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
So we need to find him in the dungeons. Hello. Hopefully we'll be allowed to talk to him.
Me children are starving.
The castle's up there. Okay. Good castle placement up on a hill. I approve. With a nice secure bridge. No easy way for attackers to get up here. Yeah. Proper defensible castle. Not always what you find in video games. So it's pointing me here. Which means it's pointing me up there. Is that really going to be the best way to get to the dungeons? Apparently so. Hi, can I talk to a prisoner?
Visitors ain't allowed down here.
Is there any work in Castle Skingrad, or am I asking you about it?
I heard that Shumgro Yarag is looking to hire. He's the butler for the Count. Go speak to him.
Good to know. What can you tell me about Shumgro Yarg?
He doesn't leave Castle Skingrad often. At 10, he heads over to the Westfield Inn. Then at noon, he goes to the Colovian Trader.
He doesn't leave often, but he has a schedule that has him go multiple places every day? Sure. Any other rumors?
I hear the shield of the Crusaders been found. It was locked away in some booby-trapped dungeon or something.
Yeah, unfortunately the Crusaders no longer fit to wield them. Feel bad about that. Now, will 50 gold open that door?
No. But it will earn you 2 years in Skingrad's dungeon. Now get lost before I decide to report you. Good day.
Alright. So, apparently trying to bribe our way in will get us arrested for bribing the guards. Makes sense. I tried to bribe my way into the jail to see Theranis, but the jailer is too honest. Either that or he is terrified of Count Hasseldor. It's too bad I can't get a job in the castle. What does a guy have to do in this town to get to see the inside of the jail? Get arrested? Hopefully not. I discovered that Theranis was arrested. No, we know that. So the quest about getting a job here, if I can open the correct... There we go. It's not actually showing up here. That he told us... that someone is hiring. There it is. It is part of this quest. Shumgro Yarg is hiring in Castle Skingrad. So we can try and find them, or we can look for them where they wander. What is the current time? It's already 1 p.m. That's where they go to a bookshop, I think. Hopefully my quest pointer is pointing me to Shumgro Yarg. And yeah, it sounds like there are multiple ways we could do this. We could get arrested, and then from being in prison, we could talk to him. But I definitely much prefer the idea of getting a job. I was hoping that was a separate quest line, so we were getting a new side quest. So we haven't found a ton of those lately. Instead of just been going up the main quest lines of the game. But no, this feels like it's just a minor tangent as part of the Wayne Thieves Guild questline.
A coin for an old beggar?
Greetings to you.
Greetings. Shumgro Yarg. You are in the Colovian Traders, yes. Perfect, so it was leading me where I needed to go.
How do you do?
Now...
Today's your lucky day.
Hi there.
What?
I've heard that you are hiring.
I need someone to slop food to the prisoners. I'll pay you 2 gold a week, plus half a loaf of bread and a glass of meat each day. I'm having trouble hiring these days, so if you want the job, it's yours.
Well, isn't that convenient? Yes, I'll take the job.
You will? I mean, good. Mind your manners in the castle. Stay out of Count Hasseldorf's quarters. And don't let me catch you in the wine cellar. The jail guards in the dungeon will unlock the cell block door if you ask them. Feed the prisoners once a day. I don't care when.
So, is it going to be bad when...
Get back to work.
After I get the information I need, I never come back to feed the prisoners? Like, you guys will just realize and hire someone else, right? Because I would feel bad if I just got all of your prisoners killed because I quit the job.
Out of the way, slop drudge.
Wow. Rude.
Ma'am?
Like, I get that that is my current job, and you would know that, but also, everyone in the world seems to know that I am both the Crusader and the Hero of Kvatch, so you should know that. And so yeah, it's odd that I've taken a job giving slop to the prisoners, but you should realize I'm more than just that. Alright, almost back to the dungeons. Hey, so I got that job. Can you open the door for me?
What do you want, slop drudge?
Again, I'm the Hero of Kvatch. Open the door. I'm the slop drudge.
They ought to just give you guys a key, but no. I gotta keep locking and unlocking the door for the slop drudges. Follow me.
You could give me a key. Alright, let's close the door behind us. Is anyone else in these prisons? Nope, just you.
You must be the new slop drudge.
You're not the guy I'm looking for.
Are you here to rescue me?
What are you here for? That's not... I don't think that's the name I was looking for. No, you're a criminal.
You bastard! It's not like I killed her. I just roughed her up a bit. Nothing the healers can't fix.
Do you know anything about Theranos? Also, definitely not going to help you if you just roughed up a woman. No.
You mean the thief? He was in the big cell with that Argonian. They were always whispering to each other. The Pale Lady took him days ago.
Pale Lady?
Every few days she comes for one of us. Some return, some don't. Those that are taken 3 times never return. This was Theranos' 3rd time.
Where did she take them?
I don't know. She took the Argonian less than an hour ago, though. He put up quite a struggle. He was bleeding all over the place.
Pale Lady?
Don't let the guards catch you.
Sure. Well, lots of blood here. Going to this convenient wall with a large box around it. And blood around this strange candle. Neat. Bunch of lockpicks. Don't mind if I do. Oldwood door to Skingrad wine cellar. Was this one of the castles we found a like torture dungeon inside of? Was that Skingrad? Have we already been through here? Or do multiple dungeons have, or multiple castles have torture dungeons? There's the handle. It's like there's got to be a handle around here. Huh. If any of this is valuable, I could sell it to increase our amount stolen. No, none of this is particularly valuable. Yeah. Oh, blood here? Okay, that's where we're going. So let's explore everywhere else first. Also scratch marks. Anyway, let's see what else we have. Oh, there's a chest. Nothing. And that goes to the dining hall, which we definitely don't want to deal with. Oh, hi there, pale lady.
I will feed the mistress your blood.
You will not. Sorry, I killed you too quickly. Who are you? Why do you have permission to take prisoners and kill them? Pale lady. So you're a vampire, obviously, given the vampire dust. Did you not have a weapon? Oh, there it is. Glass dagger. Sure, I will grab that. Ah, over encumbered. The bane of my existence. We'll drop the glass bow. It's less value per weight. You say? Seriously? Again? You got bad luck, man. Hi, Theranis. You don't happen to have a human blood in a bottle. Gross. Theranis is dead. I found his body in the secret chamber with Amuse and the Pale Lady. Nothing really valuable on you, but also notably not the book. Hello again.
We need to get to safety.
What are you doing here? So you're the Argonian prisoner.
That would be me. I'm so glad you're here to save me from the vampire. Those cretin Skingrad guards caught me stealing a fish and locked me up. You have saved my life again. You are a true friend. I will not forget this. I've decided to join the Thieves Guild. No more jails for me.
Have you thought about not being a thief? Because you're really bad at it.
Theranis, how did you know about him? He was my cellmate. At least until the Pale Lady took him away.
Did he ever mention a book?
No, but he did give me a message about a treasure to deliver to the Thieves Guild if I was ever to get out. After the first time Theranis was taken by the Pale Lady, he knew he was going to die. Get me out of the castle, and I'll give you his message.
Alright. What do you know about the Pale Lady?
Filthy vampire. She took my cellmate Theranis a few days ago. If it hadn't been for you, I would have been next.
And do you know anything about the lost histories of Tamriel?
If that's Theranis' treasure, I know where it is. But I'm not telling you anything until we're out of here. Get me out of the castle.
Yeah.
As soon as we're out of sight of the castle's main gate, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hopefully you don't do anything stupid to get in the way. So how do I sneak you out? Because there is notably a guard. That's the way to the dining hall. If we go back out the prison route, there's a guard that I know is watching it. But going out through the dining hall also feels a bit sketchy, and I don't think there's any other paths. Toss down a quick save in case I horribly screw up everything. That is not the door I'm looking for. Oh, right. It's a secret door. No way out through there. I mean, it's possible that I can use the prisoner here as a distraction. I heard a shout. Also, the guy that was in here is not in here. I was planning to make use of you.
Escaping prisoners! It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end.
I'm a prisoner? I've got a bounty of 500. Presumably for breaking Amuse out, maybe?
Then pay with your blood.
Okay. we'll just assume this is not the way we're supposed to go. So let's do a quick reload. Yeah. It's weird that the other prisoner is gone, because I was hoping we could do something with him to break our way out. It's weird, there's really only two paths. Going through the guard, or through the jail cell where we know there's a guard, or going through here where it feels like there will also be guards. Right? And I don't know which way is out. Wine cellar, living quarters, Lord's Manor. That takes us to the county hall or something over there. Are there really no guards around? Well, that's terribly convenient. Also to the county hall. Hi, guard.
Escaping prisoners!
Run, 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 run. Hopefully you're gonna run quickly, Amuse. Because we are just running and hoping to not get noticed by guards.
What should I do?
Are you ready to talk?
We shall be stealthy.
Okay. No, we're not ready to talk. There's no guards right here? Good. Alright, yes, we're trying to get to this random point on the ground. Amuse and I escaped Castle Skingrad. Let's see if he will keep his word and tell me about the book.
Anything for my savior.
Yes. Tell me about these lost histories.
He told me to give this message to any member of the Thieves Guild that asked about him or a book. Look under the bush near the well, behind Narasteril's house. I was gonna take it for myself, but I owe you a great debt. You should take it.
You were going to take it for yourself, which means you knew you were going to get on the bad side of the Thieves Guild. You have terrible... You make terrible plans. Really.
Safe journey.
So did that count against us, like giving us a bounty? Because they did call out escaping prisoners. No. So they noticed we were escaping, but they didn't actually spot us in order to tie the bounty to us, it seems. Yeah, that worked much better. So back here... There it is. Just leaving a book out in the weather is not the greatest plan if it's an important book that's rare. But okay. In an earlier volume, I discussed the vagaries and influences of the Daedric prophecies, more commonly known as the Elder Scrolls. Readers wanting to know the history behind it, the highly inappropriate appellation Daedric can refer to the chapters 23 through 27 of my previous work for full explanation, as well as the incompetencies of my good comrade Theron of Mournhold, who named them thus. The influences of the archivally historic Elder Scrolls cannot be understated. Once a prophecy contained in an Elder Scroll is enacted in Tamriel, the text of the parchment becomes fixed. All readers ingest the same divine message. It becomes an historical document declaring the unequivocal truth of past event. Scholars, even those as dim-witted as Theron of Mournhold, cannot argue the bias of the writer, like he has with my earlier works. Not even magic can affect the word written upon those ancient pages. I have the lost histories of Tamriel. Now all I have to do is return it to Scriva in Breville. So Elder Scrolls show various possible futures, possible prophecies, but once the event has happened, they become locked in. Guards are pursuing me. Oh. Are they? Doesn't seem like it. Well, let me...
Greetings, High Elf.
Greetings. They don't seem to be particularly chasing me. Alright. I guess because the guards are chasing me, I'm gonna have to go the long way. And then maybe I can pay off my bounty? Why is it pointing me that way? Surely I should be going east. But it's trying to get me to go into town. When where I'm trying to go is actually to the east. There we go. Just confused map. Really weird that I can't fast travel because guards are chasing me, but we had guards right next to us that were just, greetings, hello friend. Odd. I should also keep an eye out for way shrines as we're running around, just to see if I can deal with my current issues where I'm not trusted by the gods anymore. I still wish that they were marked as points of interest on the map. It would make it much easier. Oh. Alright. Nothing against you, Spriggan, but you started this conflict. Oh. Who are you? Bandit. I have no idea why you randomly attacked me, but I will take your ebony arrows. Everything else is going to be too heavy for me. And then the Spriggan has a taproot I can grab. Collarbone Camp. Anything of value? Just some food, so not really. Minor distraction, let's keep going. Oh, hi troll. Goodbye, troll. Now seriously, there's no guards around. There we go. Good. Is it too late? No, we can still go in. Perfect. Found your book. Theranos was dead, unfortunately. Oh, you are not up here. You must be downstairs. Hi there.
You have found Theranos and the lost histories of Tamriel?
Yeah, Theranos, no. The book, yes. Well, I did find Theranos. He had just been killed by a vampire.
Theranos is dead? I grieve for him, but at least you have the book. The Grey Fox has sought this book for many years. You have earned the reward. Here is your payment.
Alright. Do I have any bounties to pay off?
The hunter can pay his fines to the guards, serve his time, or pay this one half, and they will all go away.
Apparently I don't have any bounties.
This one...
Any special jobs?
You are skillful, but not skillful enough. Prove your worth to me. Provide the guild fences with the bounty of your work, then return.
Alright. I'm sure we'll deal with that soon enough. So we probably need to get up to 500? Yeah, 500 gold. Alright, that'll happen eventually. In the meantime... what do I want to work on? We could keep going up the Mages Guild. Or the main guild. We have several Daedric quests that we are high enough to deal with at this point. Or we go back to the arena. Actually, I think I want to go to a Oblivion Gate. It's been a while. And those are fun. So I think that might be what I do next time. There was an Oblivion Gate right outside the Priory of the Nine. It's not marked, but I remember seeing it there. So that might be a fun one to deal with, because it is right next to basically our home. And I can also drop off this mace and helmet that are weighing me down that I can't use. I still don't know what exactly... Hi there.
Hail, Lord Crusader.
What exactly caused them to suddenly, like me to no longer be worthy, just randomly in Skiva's house. Skriva. We don't have a bounty. I'm sure if I check, we still can't wear it. Yeah. It had to have been stealing the staff. But that had happened quite a while before we got notified. Which just strikes me as odd. But there you go. The mace and helmet, that gives us a bit more carrying capacity. Although, between episodes, I probably should go somewhere to sell some stuff before I go directly into the Oblivion Gate while nearly encumbered. As much as that sounds like me. So, yeah. As it is, we're going to end the episode here. And I think next time we go into an Oblivion Gate. Let's make sure I'm correct and there is one nearby. Yeah, right there. We'll go into that Oblivion Gate. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys then. Bye.